for Jason Garrett, he has to have his team ready to play this game. He has to win this football game. For Kellen Moore, I'm not sure if the game plan is ever going to be more simple. Run the football, right? Run the football to win 20, 25 times for Zeke. I would even mix in Tony Pollard as well, another 10 to 15 times, because, again, the game plan has always been the same, and I've been saying this for a long time. Run the football first and allow everything else to funnel through that, right, for Dak Prescott. And so Dak Prescott also cannot allow this shoulder injury to be the reason why the Cowboys lose the football game, right? Because this is why they call players franchise quarterbacks, because the job description is you have to be able to fight through some injuries sometimes. You have to be able to will your team to victory in spite of injuries or in spite of whatever other situations may be going on with this football team right now. But for the Dallas Cowboys, if they can go on the road in Philly and run the football well, they'll come out victorious.
Now, Skip Bayless. Let's Skip, I love Skip. Man, that's Skip Bayless. Man, look here. Man that you see before you to get the debate every day, 240 days a year, because the man sitting across from me. And I listen to him. I listen to everything that he says. Now, Skip Bayless, I heard him say, why would you ever say this and put the seeds of doubt in your team's mind that your quarterback may or may not play, that your quarterback is or isn't hurt? Why would he do that?
I don't know why you would do that.
You said that on, not this, you didn't say that today, but you said that on occasion. Like, why would you even put that out there? That's what you like to say. Why would you even put that out there?
It'd be hard to hide.
Can I respond to this?
You sure you can.
Really? He couldn't practice for the first time in his 4 years. He was throwing left-handed passes. You can't hide that from the media. You have to acknowledge. You have to say, we don't even know if he can play or
How about this, Reggie?
But would you go to the extent of saying that
my shoulder.
his shoulder and
yes.
this is the work?
You have no choice.
Yes, you do.
No,
if you're not, Reggie, there have been times you met out in practice.
Full disclosure.
Belichick definitely wouldn't give you full disclosure.
No,
but he runs the evil empire.
Reporters don't miss anything there,
But he
right?
don't know what's going on with the camera.
Yeah.
But anyway, Skip, look, everyone, Reggie, you know you play this game long enough. If I'm an owner, if I ain't got no players banged up, I want to know why.
Yeah.
Here we goes, we 16 weeks into the regular season, plus another month in the preseason, and ain't nobody banged up, ain't nobody got no ice on nothing in the morning. I need to know why. Because I'm paying somebody a whole bunch of money for nothing. So, Dak, you're no different than anybody else. There are a lot of quarterbacks that got bumps and bruises that's not practicing. Tom Brady wasn't practicing. Coach Belichick said that's not the way we like to do it. But sometimes, at this point in time, that's the best way to do it. So he's not the only one. Don't make it seem like Dak is unique in this situation. Dak is the only NFL quarterback that didn't practice on Wednesday. Stop that. Because I'm not going to allow you to do it, Skip Bayless.
You should allow it because he's never, ever not practiced. Not one time has he even been listed once as limited. Not once.
The first 2 years, he couldn't get hurt. Because how you going to hurt yourself if you stumble handling the ball off to Zeke?
Really?
That's the only way you could hurt. Because Zeke
So wait, he was the offensive rookie of the year his rookie year and made the Pro Bowl handing off? I don't know how you did that.
Yeah.
That's a first.
Did you see Zeke?
That was a record.
Zeke had 1,600 yards. They missed the last game of the season.
Wow.
No, yeah, I don't know why, but Skip, the pressure is on the Cowboys. Reggie said it. They have the better team. Vegas said it because they installed them as road favorites. So everybody says that the Cowboys are the better team. The pressure is on them. Walking to him and says, you know what, I got something. I got this ambush waiting for you.
You mean the human slot machine?
No, don't worry about
that.
Walking to him. Yeah. What about your guy,
Love
shoulder?
him.
Fletcher Cox. He told you his shoulder hurt. Graham, Barnett, Curry, get after it.
So, Shannon Sharp, I congratulate you because you got your Dak Prescott voodoo doll up there in your mansion in Bel Air, and you've been sticking pins, and you stuck one in the shoulder. No. How many quarterbacks miss games with a sprained AC joint in their right throwing shoulder? How many?
Not
Lots.
Many. No,
Lots.
they put what they do. They put the medicine in there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, tore it all.
They put that medicine there. Mark Haynes, I don't know nothing about that, Jenny, but I'm just saying, no. But I never threw a football.
Yeah.
So, but
Not only does my quarterback have a sprained right shoulder, he's got a fractured index finger on his throwing hand. He's got a sprained left wrist, which they did put on the injury report last week. So you've been sticking pins all over poor number 4 up in your mansion.
So in other words, you're saying because the index finger is fractured, he's gonna pull a Ronnie Lott. He gonna cut the tip of the index finger off and start playing. Is that what you want me to do, Skip? Can y'all try to? Because you notice now, the more yeast you add to something, the bigger it'll grow.
I love how you're gloating and front-running today. You think you got me, and you just might.
What?
If he can't play, if it's Cooper Rush at quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, I'm done.
They should still win the game even with Cooper Rush. Even with the backup quarterback.
Out of Central Michigan, undrafted,
Really?
he's thrown a grand total of 3 passes in NFL career, 1 completion for 2 yards. Way to go, Jerry Jones.
He might be the next Kurt Warner in waiting. Kurt Warner with undrafted.
If it's Cooper, turn around and hand the football off to Zeke.
Okay.
That's how you win the game.
Where is Colin Kaepernick when I need him? Could we maybe sign him on the fly, Jerry? Probably not. Probably not. Jerry would be probably the last owner who would sign.
Jerry would sign me, you, or Reggie for quarterback before he signed Colin.
I'm available, geez.
Jenny too.
We need a running back, Jenny.
So maybe the game plan will be hand it to Zeke 30 times, hand it to Tony Pollard 15 times for 45 rushes, and then Dak can throw left-handed 2-yard passes to Jason Witten on maybe second down when it's like 2nd and 4. You can throw it 2 yards left-handed to Jason Witten. I like that. That's a good plan.
If he doesn't have a torn labrum, if it's just the AC joint, they will put that medicine in there. He will feel good.
Yeah.
He will be able to throw the football. Trust me. I've had it.
Well, he finished the second half, right? And so the injury supposedly happened in the first half.
Okay, but we don't know that for sure. That's what people are presuming, that we should see that play. You're presuming it happened on his first carry of the game. It's the first play of the 90-yard drive for the 7-0 touchdown, if we could see that right now. And it's the only zone read keeper.
I believe it's this play here.
Yeah, and Clay Matthews tracked him
Yeah,
down.
and that looked like where it happened when you land on that shoulder like that.
Okay. I hope you're right about this, except he continued to run the football throughout the game. The play that scares me the most happened with 7.5 minutes left in the game when they're up 34-7, and he missed the mesh point on a zone read with Tony Pollard. If we could see the final play where he left the ball on the ground and he dives for it and he meets Clay Matthews head on going for the football.
Yeah.
And you both know this is not good. That's scary. That's where you take a big shot on your shoulder, and that's where you get sprained. And I'm hoping that you guys are right that it happened early, because if it happened early, I'm okay, because he played through the whole game. If it happened on that play, I'm not okay, because that could be bad.
Well, you're lucky you also you break a finger diving in there for the ball, because everybody's diving in there. You hit somebody's helmet, and
okay, so why would you dive after football at 34-7? Well, you said earlier, it's just your DNA. It's just who you are.
Yeah.
And you feel like that was my fault. Maybe I pulled it too quick or whatever. I didn't give it up enough. And so you think, I got to rectify this by, I got to just dive on the loose football. But wait, it's 34-7, and you got the game of the year 7 days later in Philadelphia.
Well, you don't got time to think about that.
Okay, I got
you got to go down and get the football.
Okay.
But you know what Dak's thinking? Because Dak's saying, I'm the leader of this football team.
Yeah.
Now, how's that going to look? The guy's going to watch this tape.
They will.
They see a ball on the ground, and they see me standing around talking about, well, I don't want to get hurt.
Okay, so
we've seen some other quarterbacks not die.
Oh, absolutely.
So yesterday, the whole team had to watch you throw left-handed passes during practice. Okay? Good. Way to go.
You
got me. You got me. I give up.
I'm not going to let you do this, because I know what you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to do anything.
You tried to flip-flap. You tried to set us up for the Okie doke. You're the better team. Look, okay, he got Amari. He got Gallup. He got Randall Cobb. We got Greg Ward, Arthego Whiteside, maybe Aguilar, who's a Cowboy in Eagles uniform.
Zach Ertz is as good as any tight end,
Yes.
including Kittle, including Kelsey.
Sure.
You could listen. Zach Ertz is really, and you want to talk about a wavelength with a quarterback. This quarterback looks for 86. I'm in trouble. I got to throw it to 86.
That's all he got to throw it to right now.
Well, and Dallas Goedert is pretty good.
And Dallas got it as well. But this is why you're paying that offensive line, and for the Cowboys.